All right, welcome everyone. My name is John Bosco. Tonight I'm going to be explaining some of the deep things I've actually learned from the market. Like I said, every forex trader, if only thing you know about forex is what people teach you, I can tell you, you're not going to go far in the industry. You need to also learn things for yourself by allowing the market to teach you. Like people say, experience is the best teacher, which is true. You need to allow the market to teach you for you to be able to understand so many things in the market by yourself. It is those things that can help you to become a better and profitable trader and more confident trader. You see, when you learn things for yourself, it builds confidence. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you things. I'm not trying to show you a new strategy of trading. I'm just here to show you how to be able to build confidence in your trading and at the same time trade in the direction of the trend. You know, every forex trader have heard this saying, the trend is your friend, the trend is your friend. But the question is, how many people follow the trend? How many people trading in direction of the trend? You see people when market is trending upward. You see people selling the market. Now, why is it that when the market is going up, people are trying to sell it? Now, you're not the only one in that situation. I have found myself in that situation whereby that market is selling, or market is buying, and I'm trying to sell it. Now, the reason why we do all of those things is because of what we know. Now, your knowledge can elevate you, your knowledge can hold you back. Because of the way so many of us learn so many things in forex. Maybe you learned market structure, you understand that the market moves higher high, then it do another higher low, another higher high. Now, if it works in your head like that, now what will be in your mind is anytime you see a higher high, you're expecting a higher low because of that was what you were taught. Now, because you were expecting a higher low, you'll be like, okay, since the market is going to do a higher low, let me try to take the sell and take the market and trade on the higher low, so I can just take a short sell and continue for and again continue the market buying. Now, this is how most people think. And why are they thinking this way? The reason why they think this way is because of what they have learned through some of the teachings of so many gurus and so many mentors. Now, those people, when they take that sell when the market is going up, the market will pick them and drop a little bit. Guess what? Market continue to go up. Those people will take a loss, and those people will miss out on a huge trend. And that is why you see the market trending in a particular direction for many weeks, even months. I don't know, many of you who were in Forex last year saw what happened to Euro USD and GBP USD last year. From February last year to November last year, Euro USD and GBP USD were selling. But guess what? There were so many people trying to buy the market because of so many things I've learned: demand and supply, order block, liquidity sweep, all of these things. So let me tell you something. I am not against technical analysis. The only thing technical analysis helps you to do is for you to know where to enter the market, where to take your put your stop loss, and where to take your profit. Technical analysis cannot tell you the momentum of a trend, whether it's about to reverse or whether it's about to continue. The only thing it does is to help you as a trader to enter the market, take profit, and put your stop loss. Because why? As a trader, you can't catch every move. We just need little or few move to keep on making money. Because why? What happens in the market is, it has a lot to do with so many external forces of what is going on in the world. Talking about the interest rate, the GDP, wars, and all of these things contribute on how the market moves. Now, the reason why I decided to make this video is that I studied the way I was trading. Now, let me share something with you for you to know that this video wasn't just coming because I want to make them. I've decided to talk about this. I can decide to put this, what I'm saying here, and sell it to people, but it doesn't mean anything. Mr. Peace, can you see my screen right now? All right, beautiful. All right, so this was a documentation of my trades in 2022. This documentation of my trade in 2022. I don't know if any of you here document their trades. Now, as I was trading these things, I was looking at what is going on. I was looking at the losses I was taking. I was looking at the profit I was making. I was trying to know, okay, why did I take loss? Why did I take profit? I will keep on writing all of these things down. I keep on documenting, because why? If you don't document your activities, you're not gonna know the ones that are working and the ones that are not working, and you don't know where the ones for you to keep on repeating and the ones you need to take out. Now, it was when I was documenting all these things, I found out that the reason why I trade against the trend is because of looking at 4 hours, 1 hour, majorly lower time frames. Because when those lower time frames, when you see a kind of like a massive maybe candle on bullish side or bearish side, you might think something is about to happen. Now, do you know what will happen when those things happen? So many things that you were taught will just pop up in your head, and you will forget the market direction. You start reacting based on how a one candle can just show up from nowhere. You start buying or you start selling. I was able to document everything. Now this is for 2022. Now this is for 2023. We are still in 2023. And guess what, guys? I am still documenting my trades. I don't know if any one of you here document your. This is for 2022. This is for 2020. Oh, where is this? Okay, this is for 2023. This is for 2023. This one. Documenting my journey. Now I'm going to be showing you things. This was when you can see this is February. You can see documenting it starting from February. You see what's going on right there? So I don't know if any one of you here is documenting their journey. Now, when you document your trades, now it will even help anybody to be able to know how you are making profit and how you are making losses. You can see these are the trades I take. I try so many things. I say, okay, this one is not working for me. I remove them. I put some things. You can see some of the things you see in my chart here. You see RSI. Now, this was when I was testing something. Now, I learned few things. Doing those things, I take it off. I say, okay, this is not working for me. I go into another analysis. I was doing all these things, building case study. Okay, why did I make this money? Why did I take this profit? I was doing all these things, learning about market was teaching me by myself. I noticed that my greatest weakness in trading was trading against the trend. Now, why am I trading against? That's a major question. The answer to that question is that when those things happen on the 4 hour time frame, guess what happens? What I was taught will all of a sudden splash in my head, and I start reacting based on what I was taught by a mentor or guru. And guess what happened? I now forget what is happening on the overall direction of the market. The market is an ocean current that is flowing to a particular direction. Whatever that happens, whatever that is going on in the market has a direction. This is the first thing you need to know. Market has a direction. It has where it is going. Now let me go straight to the chart. I'm not yet to show you my trading journal. Now this is on a weekly time frame of GBP USD. Now you see this is weekly time frame on GBP USD. I wanted to show you something. Look at what happened right here. This is a huge sell that started when? Started, let me take this off. This is a huge sell that started somewhere around May 2021. This was when this sell started. Guess what? Price has been going down since that May until September 2020. September last year. That was when price you can see 2021 till September. Price has what? Direction. Now, I am not saying that if price is going down, that we're not going to be having pullback. That is why you need to understand market structure. If it is uptrend, higher highs and higher lows. If it is downtrend, lower highs and lower lows. Now, if you look at the market has been creating lower highs and lower lows, and it keep on going to the downside. But look at what I'm trying to explain to you. Now, some of us have learned market structure, some of us have learned support and resistance, supply and demand, order blocks, and all of these things. Guess what? If price get to those things that we have learned, because of what we have learned, we expect price to do something. Like we expect price to go to the opposite direction. And the question we need to ask ourselves, what is the trend of the market? Now let me show you. Now if you look at this market, it disobeyed so many support and resistance. All of these things I'm showing you are support levels. You can see what is going on right there. Now, if you're a scalper, what I'm trying to explain here will not make sense to you because you can scalp all these things. But if you are here to make the big money by following the trend, by always trading in direction of the trend, I can tell you need to pay attention to what I'm saying this night. Now, look at what is going on. Even this other, look at this. Even this one was not even respected. This last one that I just draw, it wasn't respected. Now, why is price getting to those support level or demand level and it keep failing and it continue going to downside? Now, what are the most important thing you are seeing there? Anytime price pull back to resistance, now price was disobeying support. It was now obeying resistance. Can you get what is going on? Now, all of these interaction you are seeing there, but I want you to bear something in mind. At every time price get to a support level or a demand level, expect that there's going to be a reaction. Now that reaction is now called a lower high because why? We are in a downtrend. So the reaction you are seeing there is a lower high. It's not that it's going to change the whole trend because do you know what I'm seeing right now? Let me go back to this is the current movement of the market. This is the current movement of the market. This is the current movement of the market. I am seeing a lot of traders. Do you know what they are doing? They have started analyzing that, okay, GBP USD was going to go up like this. This is what most people are analyzing right now. But guess what? Is the market showing us sign that it's going to go up? I'm going to show you another thing, but I'm going somewhere. The market has not shown us sign that it's going to go up. Now, this is what is confusing so many traders because why? We believe that if something is falling, that is supposed to rise. Now, this is what we are taught. That's why I said the knowledge that you have can keep you or make you a success. Now, because why you expect the market to go up because of what we are taught. What we are taught. Forgetting that there are so many conditions that makes price to go up and go down. Now, let me give for example. Let me give you an instance. Almost everybody listening to me right now is a Nigerian. Now, looking at what is going on between naira and dollar, for example, the way dollar and naira is going right now, will you be able to beat your chest that the way currently $1 to naira is around 1,150? Let's take that for example. Do you believe that it will drop from 1,150 to 500? If I ask anybody right now that question, listening to me right now, you say it can never happen. Now, why would you say it can never happen? The reason why is that our government, what is going on in this country, or people running this country, or people managing this country, does not have the capacity to make that happen. Our economic situation is not conducive to make that happen. Now, every Nigerian have this mindset that dollar will continue to go up. Now, if someone buys dollar right now at 1,200 per one, that person have belief that if I hold on to this thing for long, that the price will go up. Because why? He knows that the economic situation of Nigeria is not conducive, that dollar will continue to do well against naira. You see the mindset. You see how so many people are thinking. Now, the same thing here in the currency market. Because why? All of these things that you can see happening in the currency markets all over the world has a lot to do with the central bank of that country, their interest rate, their inflation, and all of this GDP and all of those. Now, I am not telling you for you to start analyzing their fundamental data and all of these things. This is not the video, but I just want to tell you that all of these things affect the strength and weakness of every currency. Now, looking at what we are seeing in my screen right now, this is Japanese candlestick like everybody is looking at. Now, you can see how the market was disobeying so many support, so many other blocks, so many demand, and the price keep going down. Why? That is the question. It's because the market was in a heavy downtrend. And that is how to make money. We all make money as we are following trend. So you don't make money going against the trend. Now, don't get me wrong. You can choose to go against the trend by scalping or making few pips. It's nice. You can make money from it. That's one thing I tell myself something. It is better I lose money following the trend than I make money trading against the trend. Now, do you know why? When I make money trading against the trend, is already because what? Let me tell you something. As a human being, I was reading a book. I'm currently reading the book Atomic Habit by James Clear. It says something that we repeat what is rewarding and avoid what is painful. Now, if you trade against the trend and make money, you are going to repeat the same thing. And the next thing you're going to repeat it, you might have overconfidence. And that is why when people see a trade, they'll call it, oh, this is a short banker trade. I'm going to open lot sizes. You see people going against risk management, and guess what? The trade did not go in that direction. And they take huge loss. You see how people hold themselves. You see how people hold themselves. Now, back to what I'm saying. Now, looking at the way we are seeing trend, all of these bullish movements you are seeing here are called reversal, pullbacks for trend to continue. Now, the same thing on this bullish angle, you can see all of the cells we are seeing here, we are pullbacks for trend to keep going up. Now, this is when we change trend. All of the bullish movement, we are pullbacks for trend to keep going down. Now, this is like a very deep reversal, which I'm going to be showing you something in a few minutes. But I want to explain something. Now, let me explain what I'm about. One of the deep things I'm about to explain tonight. Now, looking at this thing, this chart right now, everybody can agree with me that this is a Japanese candlesticks. Now, this Japanese candlestick was developed in 17th century by a rice merchant in Japan. Now, this man was using this candle to be able to interpret what is going on in price every single day, every single week, every single hour. That is why we have it in different formats. Now, he was the one that developed this thing. I don't know most of you if you have read the Candlestick Bible. That man there was the one that developed this Japanese candlestick. Now, there are different other tools you can use to interpret price. We have bar charts, we have line charts, we have raincoat, we have so many, chart representation tools people use to interpret price. Now, this is human being develop these things to be able to read the market. And today, the widely used chart presentation tool that we have in the market today is Japanese candlestick. Majority of traders all over the world use Japanese candlestick. Now, but something happened. The man that created Japanese candlestick discovered an issue with Japanese candlestick. Now, what was the issue that he discovered? He discovered that this candle, majority of the time, creates market noise. Whether that it will show you what is going on, it can show you it is bullish, all of a sudden it is bearish. Now, when he solved this problem, he decided to create another candlestick called the high Kanachi candlestick. Now, I want to say something. High Kanachi is not an indicator. High Kanachi is the same thing as candlestick you are looking at to be able to interpret price, whether price is going up or whether price is going down. But one of the things that I saw that High Kanachi can do very well is to show you the overall momentum of price. Guys, one of the things you need to make money in the market is where is the momentum. Now, what is momentum? Momentum means where is majority of the money going, because if you look at market when it is doing our pullbacks, it usually go up and down, and this is what takes traders off guard. But look at when it's about to go in direction of the trend, it moves quickly. Now look at it. You can see how quickly it's moving on the downside. You can see how quickly it's moving. But look at how the bullish movements are very short. And this is one thing you need to understand. So the man created high Kanachi candle to be able to solve the problem of the normal candlestick. Now, guess what happened? He created the normal Japanese candlestick and he wrote a book about it. He created the high Kanachi. He didn't write a book about it. I have been doing research to see if this man that created this candle wrote a book about it. He did not. But he wrote a book about this one because this was the first one he created before creating the second one. And guess what happened? There is no, he didn't put out any, what he did, the only information about high Kanachi is that it tells you that it is an average price of the previous two candles. Now, what does that mean? I can actually check what happened in the previous two candles and give you an overall perspective of what the next one will do. You see, now let me explain this so you can understand it in a more better terms. I'm going to use this example to explain this. Now, this is not to talk about religion or something, but let me explain this because I've been thinking about this. How was this one was able to create something beautiful like this? Now, let me give you an example. God created Adam. Adam was the first man God created. For people who are Bible scholars, you believe this story. God created Adam. Now, Adam fall away with God, whereby that he sinned. Now, because he sinned, the whole everybody coming on earth was corrupted. Now, God needed to bring. Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me? Hello. You were not hearing me before. You can't hear me before. Okay, okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm still saying it here. All right, all right, all right. So this is the story here. So you know, all right, beautiful. Beautiful. So, all right. You see, God needed to reconcile men back to himself because Adam and Eve has fallen away. It now makes because everybody now coming into this world it has the original sin of Adam and Eve. Now, for God to redeem back to himself. Now, this was when he planned for Jesus to come in, whereby that people that believe in Christ will now have eternal life. Now, he created another version of man, which is Jesus. Now, that was the kind of a simple representation of what I can use to explain this. The man that created Japanese candle saw the mistake of this candle and created another one that can be able to nullify those mistakes. You understand what's going on right now? I'm going to go to high kinetic candle for you to see that. Now, let me go straight to high kinetic candle because of our time. Now, if you come here, these are different price representation tools. Now, all of these things you see here were created by human beings. People who started trading many years ago. So we can imagine 17th century. I don't know if anybody was born in 17th century here. Now, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best person to listen to when it has to do with financial market is not people that started trading in 2020. You need to listen to veterans, people who have been doing this for 50 years, people who have been doing it. They created a lot of success even before the invention of internet and so many tools we're using to trade today. They were creating success because why? They understand some deep things that we don't understand. I was reading this book called Trading in the Zone. Now, Mark Douglas only trades the higher time frame. The lower, the least time frame he trades is the daily time frame. I'm not trying to tell you to trade daily time frame, but I'm trying to tell you what one of the things he's saying in his book. What does that mean? It means that there is something they know that is helping them. But today, we traders, we even have seconds time frame. People are trading it. And guess what? It has never changed the statistics. Over 90% of retail traders still lose heavy amounts of money. Now, this is all of the chart representation tools. We have bars. This is how bar looks like. You can go to this is how bar. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but this is how bars look like. Now, this bar was created by someone to be able to read price, but I'm not here to talk about bars. Now we have candles, which is normal Japanese candlestick that almost everybody is using. Now we have line charts. Most of you are aware with line chart. This is line chart. Now this is price representation. We have so many of them. We have halo candles. We have line with markers. We have step lines. We have area. We have a HL area. We have baseline. We have columns. We have highs and lows. We have high Kanachi. These are different price representation tools people are using all over the world to be able to check. And guess what? Price is the same everywhere. But I want to show you something about high Kanachi candle. Now this is high Kanachi candle. You can see how smooth high Kanachi candle presents himself. Now, when I showed you the previous candle, the what's it called, the normal candlesticks, you will see so many things going on. You see bullish candle, bearish candle, you won't even know the one to go for. But you see the way high Kanachi candle smooths everything and show you the overall market direction. Now, let me say this. For you to continue to make money in the forex market, you need to understand two things. One is how to identify trend, whether bullish or bearish. Two, following momentum. Momentum is where the trend is going. It means the direction of the market. Now, this is on a weekly time frame. If you go on a monthly time frame, this will be more clearer and more neat. Now, let me show you something about market structure. Now, this is a pure downtrend market creating a low, a higher low, sorry, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. Now, you can see, you already know that we are in a complete downtrend. All you need to be doing is to keep on taking sells. You have no business with buys. What I'm saying is so difficult to accept or to do because why? Some of the things we have learned from our mentors is the things holding us back. I'm not trying to tell you to do what I'm doing. This is not to change your trading strategy or to trade like me, but let me tell you one thing that is very common in the market. It doesn't matter the strategy you are trading. If you are trading against the overall market trend, you are going to make loss. It doesn't matter if you are trading with the bank or trading with the whatever you are trading with. It doesn't matter. Now look at this current movement we are. This is where we are. Let me change this to a monthly time frame for you to see what's going on. You see, I just changed it to a monthly time frame. You see how clear it is. Now, let's say, for example, by the end of the new month, as a trader, you come and check what happened with the candles. Now, you can agree with me that like that last year, July 2021, July 2021, you can see, imagine every single month price is going down. Now, what will make you to take a buy that month, looking at this thing? You won't even take a buy. All you'll be doing, you will keep on selling the market. Now, when did this bullishness we saw happen? Look at this bullishness that happened here. This bullishness started in November 2022, and that was when all the market reversed. And from November, December until August this year, we have been bullish. And check GBP, GBP USD, we have been bullish. Now, last month we closed bearish, and this month we are still bearish. Now, do you know what this thing means? Because we closed bearish last month, and this month is still bearish, and this month is barely less than 10 days. Less than 10 days now we'll complete this month, and guess what? This candle will close bearish. Now, if this candle closed bearish on the monthly, do you believe that the month of November will be bullish? Now, even if we are bullish on, let's say, the market is going up, that is a retracement. The market is looking for another resistance or supply level to sell. Because why? Market does not go on a straight line. All you need to understand is the market direction and the trend. Now, if you understand market direction and trend, you now go to daily and 4 hours and ask yourself, where can the market pull back to before I can sell? Because why? You cannot just come and to high Kanachi and see that it is selling and you go to your MT4 and click on sell. You are going to make instant loss. Now, this is not for you to be taking it as color, but this is to show you the overall momentum of the market. Momentum is the strength of the market. That is what is momentum. What is the strength of the market? Is it on the upside or is it on the downside? Now, if you can understand the strength and momentum of the market, you now go to your normal candlestick and you now ask yourself, where can price pull back to? You're just waiting for retracement. Either if you're looking for a sell, you're waiting for price to go up to a particular place on the daily or on the 4 hour, before you take a sell. Now, why did I say on the daily and on the 4 hour? Why didn't I say 1 hour or 15 minutes? Now, let me say this. Let me say this. If you go to 1 hour time frame or 15 minutes time frame, you will see a lot of support and resistance or demand and supply. The question is, which one is strong? Which one are you going to take and the market will drop or go up from those ones? But the reason why I choose daily and 4 hours is that anytime price get to a daily supply or demand level, you will always see a reaction, even on the 4 hours. So because of their reaction, daily and 4 hours are strong levels where you can buy and sell. Ac- you see, I told you guys that, you see, awesome. It cost me nothing to be able to put all these things together and start selling it. But because I know the kind of heart that I have, whereby that I truly want to help people from my innermost heart. Because why? I know that people have been bruised so heavily in forex, even me. And how did I was able to discover all these things? I discovered it by studying and writing every single week. There is no Saturday I don't check all my trades. What did I do this week? I cross-check everything. That was how I was able to discover this. Now, like you are saying right now, you don't need to look for buy because the momentum is down. Now, you have already discovered that the momentum of the weekly is down. What next will you do? You go to the weekly. The monthly is bearish. Now, why do you need to go on the weekly? Because why? We are not monthly traders. We are, let me say, we are weekly traders because every single week we prepare to trade. Almost everybody here wants to trade this week, right? You want to trade this week, right? True. Everybody will be trading this week. Now, guess what happened? If you go on the weekly time frame, you now ask yourself, okay, the previous weeks, what has been going on? Last week closed on what? Bearish. 3 weeks ago, all of them were bearish. Now, what makes you think that this week will now reverse the whole thing up? Now, if the last week closed bearish, you see this week we are currently in, I am what? Bearish. Now, I am not going to be selling immediately. And I ask myself, where can price pull back to? Now, that pullback is where you now understand support and resistance or demand and supply. Now, in this case, the market is selling. All I'm looking for is resistance and supply. Now, where am I going to be taking the resistance and supply on the lower time frame? No, because those ones are weak. I need to focus on the daily and the 4 hours. Now, you have already established that last week is bearish. So this week we are about to open right now. We are expecting it to be what? Bearish. Now we'll go on the daily. Now, if you look at on the daily time frame of GBP USD, throughout this week we have been going down. We have been going down throughout this week now. But let me show you something on the normal candlestick that everybody knows. You can see the normal candlestick that everybody knows. This is the normal candlestick that everybody knows. Even on Friday, close bullish, true of us. You see, this is what confuses people. This is what confuses people. Because why? You start thinking, oh, we are going to go up. Why the market is not giving you a selling trend or a selling momentum. Now, if I'm going to sell this thing, let me tell you what I'm going to do. Let me delete this. Because why? I already know that the market is going down. There are two areas I'm going to be selling it. What are the two areas? Number one is here. Number two is on top here. Now, why am I selling in these two areas? Because I know that the monthly is bearish, the weekly is bearish, the daily is bearish. All I'm waiting for is pullback for market to come to a desired trend. Now, why is the market going up here? I want you to understand something. Whenever the market gets to a supply and demand area or support and resistance area, expect a reaction. Now, this is the reaction. Now, this is a demand area below here. Why is the market going up here? Because why? The first time the market went up here first time and come back down again, and guess what? It didn't break below it, and on Friday we couldn't break below it, and that's why we are going up. Now, where is the next area price could pull back to? The first one is here. The second one is here. Now, let's go on the 4 hours. You see how we are building stories for us to be able to take a sell. You see how we are building stories for us to be able to take a sell. Now, we now know that, okay, we are expecting to sell here or here. Now, if price come back to this place, now, we can decide to put a sell limit and put our stop loss above. Now, even if it hits your stop loss, you don't need to cry because you're not going to win every trade. You wait for it to come to the last one. This is what the market does. But I can tell you, if price gets here, there's a possibility chance that we could see price coming to the downside. Now, it is now in line of the monthly time frame, the weekly time frame, the daily time frame. All of them are saying what? Sell. I don't know if you're getting the whole thing now. All of them are saying one thing: sell. But look at this buy here. Look at this pullback that happened here. This is a pullback buy. Look at how it's going. You go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down. You can see how it's moving so sluggishly. But look at this sell. I took this sell was it on 12th or 13th October? Any of the two. You can see how quickly it moved. This is in a day it moved 150 pips in a day, and total of almost 200 pips in 2 days. That was what happened. Look at also the selling of this one, so clean. Look at this sell, so clean. Do you know how many people tried to buy this? Do you know how many people trying to buy this? Now, why are they buying this? Support and resistance. It has pushed up. Once it come down, look at people trying to buy it. The market crushed them. Look at 4 hour always show you fake movement. You can see this bullish movement. Some people will put a buy here, market continue to go down. The reason why I discovered this, because it was my problem. Look at here. Do you know how many people try to buy this from here? This is a very perfect thing from people who trade smart money, SMC. This was what I learned from them because I watched few videos of about the first guy I bought the first course I bought in 2021 was SMC. Now, this is a structure that was broken. You can see this bullishness broke this structure. The guy said once price come back, buy it, it will go up. Now, did it go up? Well, look at what price did. Price will pick you and take you up a bit. You will now be excited. Now you start using calculator and start calculating your profit at the end of the trade. Maybe you are targeting few highs, maybe this high or this high. Guess what happened? Price continue to go down. Because why? You are always remembering what you are taught. You're not looking at what is happening, what price is showing you. The most important thing to look at is price action. That is who to believe, not your mentor or what he taught you. Look at this crazy, look at this crazy range that happened here. So many people will start taking these middle trades. All you need to do is to wait for the market to come to the extreme. Now, let's go on the daily to see that those places are resistance level, where a selling opportunity was calling for people who understand that. Oh, you can see those places are those range. You don't need to, all you need to do, wait for the market to come to the extreme. Now, immediately the market gets to the extreme, you see the crazy movement. Because why? It is in direction of the trend. I saw one of you guys sent me GBP USD. The guy wanted to buy it. I told him, what is the momentum saying? It's not about your strategy. I'm not trying to show you this for you to avoid losses. No, you can still make human errors. Now, the goal is if you take 10 trades and you win 6 or 7 with good risk management, you are making so much money. But the goal of what I'm sharing with you here is for you to follow the trend. Following the trend is everything, bro. There could be tendency that price could go up all the way on top to retest this high before going down. It can also happen, but that doesn't mean that price will sell immediately it gets here. You can take it immediately, or maybe you want to add extra confirmation in your trading, maybe going to lower time frame like 1 hour or 45 minutes, waiting for high kinetic candle to close red to show you that okay, price is about to drop. You can create those kind of rules for yourself depending on how you trade. But I'm here to show you how to follow trend and momentum on a week by week basis. Now, this thing I'm sharing with you does not only happen in GBP USD, it happens in all markets, everything called trade, anything that you can ever think of. Now, let me show you another example. Okay, this is CHF. Let me check CHF on the monthly time frame. You can see CHF right now. Now, can you identify the trend of CHF right now? Like what has been going on? CHF has been going up and down on the monthly time frame, on the normal candles. It's difficult for you to be able to know what is going on here. But when you go to high Kanachi smooths everything and show you what is going on. Now, you can see what is going on in CHF for many months since November 2022, which is last year. We have been selling. Every single month we've been selling. It's just that we saw some bullishness last month, September, and currently we are bullish. Now, that doesn't mean that we have turned bullish right now. Because why? This could be a retracement for sell to continue. Expect retracement, bro. Now, you have already identified that. Let's go to the weekly, see what's going on. You see what is going on right there? This is a pure downtrend. Why did I say it's a downtrend? Because we can see lower lows and lower highs. This is a low, this is a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. This is a lower high that went and tapped here. And guess what happened? We are about possibly to create a new low because this is a downtrend. But guess what happened? For 2 weeks now, we have closed bearish. Last week closed bearish. Last 2 weeks closed bearish. What does that mean? The momentum of this market is bearish. Let's go on a daily. You can see bearish all through. You can see what is going on. Now let's go to normal candlesticks for you to understand what is going on. You see this bullish candle here? I can tell you this bullish candle on this normal candlesticks will make a lot of traders planning to buy. I saw a guy's post on Facebook on this USD CHF. The guy, if you see the kind of things he wrote on that analysis, and he put all these percentage two. Let me bring it. This was how he plotted it. This was exactly what he did. The guy plotted this way. He was targeting this high. You can see everything looks so beautiful because why? It makes sense. But guess what happened? Market takes him out on loss. I'm not trying to say you cannot take loss, but you need to avoid some crazy losses, unnecessary ones. And again, because of lack of trend, people don't know what is going on. Now, you see, you can even trade pullbacks if you want to, but you have to focus on higher time frame pullbacks on the weekly and on the daily. Now, do you know how many traders trying to sell this thing going on right here? Like, do you know so many people trying to sell because of what you were taught? If you understand what you were taught have done to people, do you know that what you are not afraid of? Let's say you didn't know that snake bite people. You didn't know like snake bite people. You don't like you are not aware. You might even see it and touch it. But someone that knows that it bites and I've seen someone that is bites will be running away from it. I'm not trying to say that snake does not bite though. I just want you to see what knowledge can do to people. Do you know how many traders trying to sell this, being like, okay, we have gone up, we're trying to retrace, all of those, Fibonacci. I'm not saying that those things does not work, but one of the things I follow is momentum and trend. Now, you see, all the months. We are all the months that CHF was going down. I showed you. Now look at this bullish movement. A lot of people were even thinking, oh, this is about to go up, and guess what? They start buying here. Look at what happened. Price continue to go down, bro. I just want you to see what is going on with price, bro. You need to follow momentum. Momentum is everything. Ask us by the end, all you need to check what happened last week, check what happened the previous 2 weeks. You can predict what's going to happen the current week. Previous 2 weeks, that's what you need. But you need to be careful when we get to higher time frame support and resistance, or supply and demand, like for example, higher time frames. Now, being careful is not for you to close your trade. You can still hold, because why? You're going to get reactions. Reaction is not reversal. The market react to a place does not mean that it's going to, for example, look at this. This was a reaction. You can see price. A lot of people put in sell limit here. Did the market sell? A lot of people put in sell limit here. Did the market sell? Market did not sell. Price continued to go up. So, but all you need to do is to know those areas on the higher time frame, most especially daily support. And once price get there, you're not meant to do anything, because reversal can happen, or price can continue to go up. But you can take your profit there if you like the profit you have made. That's why I said technical analysis is for you to know where to enter, where to put your stop loss, and where to put your take profit. Maybe if I enter this trade, I might be leaving here. Maybe I won't be feeling bad if I miss all this bullish movement. Normal, because this is what we are taught. This is what we are taught. You can even follow Ikenachi to be able to know where to exit. Whereby if you see, the candle is changing color, before you see Ikenachi changing to another direction, it means there has been a lot of pressure on it. Now, since I've already identified that the market have sold for 2 weeks, now where can I sell this? I need to wait for price to come here on this high. This is where I need to wait for price. If price gets here, there's a tendency. If price gets here, there's a tendency that it's going to fall, and it's going to fall heavily. You see how to do it? Following price, trying to identify tops and bottom. If your goal is to be picking this kind of top here, you want to be snipe entry. Oh, just prepare to lose more money in trading. Just prepare to lose more money. You don't need those things. You need to see, oh, trend as market is showing me, oh, I'm going up, follow the trend. I'm going down, follow the trend. Trying to call reversal where it has not showed you. You are trying to build recipe for disaster as a trader. I'm being honest with you. Now let me go to another pair. Okay, even DXY. Look at DXY on a daily time frame. Do you know how many people that were thinking that this is going to be a pullback? This is on a daily time frame. You can see a lot of sell, 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 sell on the daily. Now let's go on the weekly. You can see how the weekly is so beautiful on the normal candlestick, but last week we closed bearish. But if you go to high Kanachi, you can see all bullish. Every single week, you now know, okay, market is still bullish. Now, if your goal, if you are seeing DSY every single week that is bullish, there is no reason why by that any new week you're expecting to, to be selling DXY. Now, but right now, looking at DXY, you need to be very careful. And why did I say being very careful? Because one of the problems we have is that when you learn something, you just want to jump and start, taking it exactly the way I said it. Because there might be some things I might forget to say, but you might go and experience different things. But you need to understand that, how can I be able to, this information I'm getting right now, how will I be able to study it and make sure that I know what I'm hearing? Now, looking at where DXY is at a supply level. We could see a retracement, but that doesn't mean a change in trend. It's just a retracement for market to continue to go up. This is what could happen. I use the word could because it can continue to go up. Do you know how many traders they are selling DXY at here? Go and check a lot of people at here. At here, it's not about what you are taught. It's about what the market does. And guess what? Did market respect all of those resistance? Market did not respect it to sell. market continue to go up. I saw a friend of mine on Facebook. He was predicting USD card for a sell. I looked at it. I didn't take the trade. Guess what? USD card continued to go down. Sorry, it was predicting USD card to go down. USD card continued to go up. Now this is another trade, USD JPY. If you check it on a high Karachi candle, the same thing happens. You might not fully understand what I'm saying this night, but I can tell you, if you start looking at what is happening, the momentum and the trend of the first thing you need to know is how to identify market structure. Higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, and lower lows. If you can be able to read market structure, and when you are reading those market structure, it has to be on the daily time frame, not on the lower time frame. Please, your higher structure, your market structure for you to keep on identifying trends is on the higher time frame, which is on the daily. If you can be able to know those market structures on the daily, you now know what is happening on a week by week basis, the kind of momentum the market is printing on high Kanachi, and you keep on following the momentum. High Kanachi is not for you to be trading colors, it's for you to know momentum, where the overall movement is going. All right, I don't want to allow this video to be so long because of time. Let me take a few questions before we continue, before the end of this. Okay, wow, we have 40 people in this class. All right, this is amazing. All right, I could have said to put all these things together and sell it to you guys as a course, but guess what? I don't even need your money. For me, this is how I define mentorship. If I want to mentor you, for example, I want to go into mentorship with you, it's not for me to be analyzing weekly what is happening or going. No. If I say I want to mentor you, or even if you want me to mentor you, what I will do is for you to show me your last 20 trades. We will look at your last 20 trades. What happened? Because what we are human beings, we repeat patterns every single time. Now I can be able to discover some of the things you have been doing repeatedly. Now, that is what we're going to be working on in those mentorship, not me giving you signals or me doing analysis, telling you it's going to go up, it's going to go down. Those ones are not, it's part of mentorship, but the main mentorship for you to get results is the mentor looking into your last 20 traits, communicating with you one-on-one. This is not a general class. I will have a one-on-one meeting with you, maybe on this kind of Google Meet. We'll look at your last 20 trades, we'll go to the chart, we plot it, we look at what is happening, what was the trend, you interact with the person share deep things with you. And that is how I'm going to do my mentorship. So I'm still going to be giving you signals. I'm still going to be giving you guys other things. And okay, someone said, please analyze USD JPY. Okay, let's do USD JPY. Let's do USD JPY. So I'm not going to do analysis, but I just want to do this. I just saw that message. I can hear you. Go ahead. To sell. Okay. I've shown you for GBP USD, the first one and the second one. These are the two areas I'm waiting for you to retrace to. So those two areas. I don't know where it's going to, if it's the first one or the second one, but you need to put a lot in those prices to see the price action formation on those levels for you to take a sell. So now, okay, this is a Euro JPY, like someone indicated. Let's start from the monthly. As you can see from the monthly, Iconic is very bullish. Now, you can see we are bullish on the monthly. And on the weekly, what's going on? On the weekly, last week we closed bullish. Last 2 weeks we closed bullish. So does that mean that this week will be bullish? Technically. So let's check on daily. Okay, on daily, last week we closed bullish. So let's go to normal candlestick. We have been able to identify that we are bullish on the weekly, monthly, and on the daily. So looking at what is going on right now, you can see this is a very choppy price action. I don't even know why some of you trade this kind of pairs, but it is what it is. You always look for trouble. All right. So looking at this right now, this is a bullish market. We have already established that. But the question is, where can we take a sell? That's the question. Sorry, where can we take a buy? Where will price pull back to so we can buy? This is a demand level on the daily, somewhere around here. Another demand level we have is this break of this high, because sometimes market can retest, break, and move. Okay, so let's go to 4 hours. Let's look at those two levels to see what happened there. Okay, these are the two levels I identified on the daily. You can see what happened there. So the person that asked this question, this is what I am expecting to see. You can see what is going on right there. We saw some reaction here before a push up. So this is two things that could happen. We could see price coming down and pushing up from here, the first one, or we could see price retrace deeply to this low demand level and push up. Any of the two, this is what I'll be expecting. But the first one, I need to be very mindful because why? The market can easily violate this one. And this second one is highly probable to happen because was where all the move happened. But the reason why I'm considering to take this trade here because why? There's an interaction on this 4 hour level, which price can just retest this low and continue to go up. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm still bullish on Euro JPY this week. USD JPY, at the moment right now, I'm not taking any action on USD JPY because we've been having a very crazy ranging at those two pairs. I don't know if you see what is going on USD JPY. So for me right now, I'm just expecting USD JPY to show me a clear sign. You can see this is USD JPY. This was, but the only thing I can go do on USD JPY, because I also trade USD JPY a lot, you can see there's a lot of crazy price action going on right here, right now. So it does not make sense for me to look for buys, but we are still bullish. Now, because we are bullish, a lot of people, I don't know if any of you here sold this thing this week. Did anybody sell the USJPY this week? Sorry, last week or last 2 weeks? If you sell, please, can you tell us your experience? Did you make money? Okay, I don't know whether anybody trade, but imagine trying to sell this. Maybe you learned, oh, resistance, but you are against the trend. In as much as we are ranging up, but that range has been steady on the upside because that is in the trend. So the only time I'm going to be expecting buys here is if we're going to have a pullback to this low for a bullish movement. That's when I'm going to be expecting some buys. But right now, I'm just stepping aside. You need to step aside. There will be a time where price is not clear. You don't need to force it. You don't need to force it. That is not your job. You talk about Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD. I'm expecting a sell. I first of all took a sell position at this high. That was on either 12th or 11th of October. Anyone? I took a sell and I put there's a kind of a structure market created here. You know, I thought this sell will continue to go down, but you see price. You can see price broke above it, come back. On Friday, you see on Friday, I'll be Thursday. Thursday we'll have a bullish movement, but on Friday we'll be failing to sell. So with the way this thing is, with what has happened to price, I strongly believe that price will go up here and possibly look for a sell down here because why? We've been bearish. Yeah, we've been bearish. So if you look at the weekly time frame of last week on these you can see last week on normal candlestick, you can see the bullishness. You can see it's showing bullish. But if you go to high Kanachi, what does that mean? Everything is bearish. You see, everything is bearish. So there is no point looking for buys because the whole trend, the whole momentum is on the downside. This is what I want you guys to understand. So you see, all I need to do is just wait for that retracement to happen on that level. I'm going to comfortably take a sell. I don't care. That's what I'm going to do. So if I take a sell, my target will be this low, somewhere here, but possibly will continue to go down because we are still in direction of trend. That will be how many pips from that low, from that high to that low. That's about 186 pips. The problem of Euro US is that it doesn't have pips. That's his problem. That's all. But it is what it is. So the person that asked for Euro JPY, I've told you I'm bullish. We need to know where to buy. I've told you two areas I'm going to be buying. That's why you need to wait for price to come to those areas. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to chase price. Just wait for price to come to those areas. You can see quite a number of okay, gold and GBP USD. Gold at the moment right now, gold has been very bullish for a lot of days right now. But that doesn't mean that gold is bullish. Yeah, that doesn't mean that gold is bullish. But what happened on gold in the past days has been a very crazy retracement. Very crazy retracement. Let me take this off. So let's check gold on high Kanachi on the monthly time frame. Now, if you check gold on high Kanachi on the monthly time frame, what can you see? What can you see? You see, this is how to build case studies and stories to be able to know what to do. Now, what can you see on the monthly? For the past 1, 2, 3, for the past 4 months, we've been bearish on gold. We started that bearishness on the 1st of June 2023. 1st of June 2023. For the past 4 months, we've been bearish. Then this month, October, we are still bearish on gold on the monthly time frame. But if you go on the weekly time frame, you can see a very bullish candle. Now, this bullish candle does not mean that we have all of a sudden turned bullish, because what this bullish candle just tap into a what supply level, which is a resistance level. Now, this could be the resistance that will push gold price down, because why? We are bearish on the monthly, and for the past 4 months we have been bearish. Now, will I just take a sell right now? I can't take a sell right now. Now, why will I not take a sell? Because why? The current momentum is still bullish, but the overall momentum is showing bearish. So let's go on the daily. Even the daily is still showing a sign of bullishness. Now, when am I going to take gold sell? I'm going to take gold sell if high Kanachi candle closes on the daily time frame bearish. I said daily time frame close. I'm not trying to say it showed color. Close. It has to close by the end of the day. I found out that it has closed. Now, when it has closed, I now know that momentum is about to kick in. Now, why did I say this? Now, look at high Kanachi candle. Whenever you see those, you can see this sell that happened here. Immediately the market closed bearish. What happened? All the days went bearish. This massive retracement that we had, guess what happened? Immediately we have the first bullish candle. All of them were bullish. So you need to check momentum in the mid-term and the long term. As a trader, you need to be familiar with those things: mid-term momentum and short-term momentum. Very, very important. So that's what I do. Even if you check, you can see on the normal candlesticks, you can see we'll just tap into a resistance. So we can see, let's see what happened there. But possibly, if I can actually show me red, I'm going to be selling it, selling gold heavily. Because why am I going to selling it? Because DXY is still bullish. So, but a lot of things can happen to gold, because DXY does not control gold movement 100%, because gold is a global commodity. You can see the reason why you see heavy price movement in gold was because of maybe things going on in Ukraine and Middle East, between Israel and Palestine. Please mute yourself if you're here, please, so that we don't have noise and clashes. All right. What again? I saw GBP USD. Okay. Sorry, GBP JPY. This is going to be my last, so I can rest and prepare for the week. So, okay, just hold on with your question. I'm going to take it. Just hold on. So this is GBP. This is GBP JPY. Let's start from the monthly. Now, if you start on the monthly, you see what is going on right now. You can see Ikanachi is showing a bearish candle on the monthly, but it has not closed. Yeah, it has not closed, meaning that the only time we take it serious is when it closes. So, but on the weekly time frame, what can we see? Okay, on the weekly time frame, we can see a series of bearishness. Now, we've been seeing bearishness for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. We have been bearish. Even last week we closed bearish. What does that mean? Technically, GBP JPY is bearish. Now let's go to the daily. Let's know what happened. You can see last week candle on the daily time frame on Friday last week on the daily time frame of GBP JPY closed bearish. Now we have been able to establish those momentum on the higher time frame. What we'll now do, we switch to normal candlesticks. So once we switch there, we'll now ask ourselves where could price pull back to before I take a sell. Now, this is what is going on right now. You can see where price is right now. This is a support level or demand level. So I'm not surprised that price is going up. So I'm not supposed to sell anywhere because I know that it's going to sell. That's nonsense. So the two things I'm going to be expecting to happen, this high right here, I'm going to be mindful of this particular high. But this is where I'm going to be seeing a major sells coming from on top here and here. But the last one is something I'm going to focus more of. Now, why am I going to focus more on that last one? Because why? This high here didn't break a structure. It did not. It just pull up, come down, and it has been reversing up and down. So, but the one that makes sense to sell is this one here, this extreme here. So if price gets here, that could be a selling pressure. Why is it that? Why is that? Because this is where price built momentum here before we saw this sell, retracement, sell, retracement, sell. So it makes sense that price could possibly pull back to that same zone. And guess what happened? We have a very massive bearish trend. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for. But the other structure is going to be very tricky because price did not uh, break structure here, but that doesn't mean that it cannot still sell there. It can still sell there. You just have to watch out for these two levels to see what price action is doing on those two. But on the normal momentum movement, we are bearish. You can see the bearishness. You can see because of how high Kanachi moves. You can see. Imagine if you saw this trade here, you can easily take this sell even before this reversal happened. This is very powerful. What I'm just sharing with you right now is so powerful. Whenever this is where you can now identify fake move and meme move. Okay, I think I'm not going to do analysis again. Mr. Peace, do you have anything to share before we call it a night? Someone say analyze crude oil. Crude oil. I'm bullish on crude oil. I used to study crude oil because I'm going to trade futures market one day. You can see I've segmented. You can see crude oil. I'm watching crude oil and silver. So crude oil on the monthly time frame, you can see on high Kanachi, been bullish. Yeah, this is crazy bullishness because this is still uptrend. Been bullish for like 3 months on the weekly. Guess what happened? We are still even we had some retracement for 2 weeks, but last week closed bullish. So this week, what am I expecting? Because we are bullish on the monthly, it makes sense for this week for me to expect bullishness. Even if on the daily you can see the bullishness are setting, all I need to do is just to wait for retracement. Where can I take retracement to take the market on the upside? And those retracements, I'm looking forward to this level. This level is also another good area to look for a retracement to come down for you to buy crude oil. For me, crude oil is going up. This is where you see overall momentum of trend. So it's not just some fake out and all of. So look at this. Look at this. You can see this movement that happened here. This thing broke structure now. So many people who trade SMC and all of and ICT. This broke structure. It could have maybe pulled back to maybe fair value gap or here and continue dropping. He didn't do that. But what did he do? Guess what happened? It just because of the trend, we had a pullback, and guess what? The market exploded upside. So that's just how to do it. What I just showed you guys is not indicator. This is the same way you use candlesticks. That's the same way you use high Kanachi candle to judge momentum of market. Someone want to say something? Is that you, please? Okay. So gold is supposed to sell, right? Okay. I truly understand what you're saying, because why? What you are saying right now is what I was taught, and you also taught the same thing. And the person that taught you did not taught you wrongly. Because why? Many times in the market, if DXY is going up, gold is selling. If DXY is going down, gold is buying. Am I correct? Yes. Yeah. So, but looking at what is happening on gold right now, DXY is going up. Gold's supposed to sell. But there are so many forces that affect gold, not only dollar. Because why? Gold is a global commodity. It's not owned by the US. In as much as the price is calculated in dollars, or the price represented in dollars majority of the time, you also see gold price represented in other currencies like Chinese yuan, Japanese yen, euro, and GBP. Gold has their own prices there, but majority of us are familiar with price of gold on dollar. Now, the reason why gold is going up is because why? Investors find gold as safety. Now, because of what is going on in the world right now, everybody wants to invest on gold. They don't trust currencies. That's why you see gold price continue to pump up, irrespective that DXY is strong. Looking at the war going on in Palestine with Israelis, what's going on right there, the one in Ukraine, the one in so many other countries, even the one of Taiwan is roaming. All of these things, people want to put their currency in a safe haven, and gold is the one for them. So you can't tell someone in another country not to buy gold because DXY is strong. They don't look at those. That's why I said you see the reason why you're still learning these things what you're saying now is because of the technical knowledge you know. But that is not how average human being, because it is still human being that buy all of these dollar, gold, silver. It is human being that buys these things. So they don't think the way you're thinking. So you can't tell someone in another country not to, you can't tell me not to buy gold now if I want to buy gold because DSY. I might not even care the price, but because I know that I need to put my money on gold to be able to save my money for my money not to suffer inflation or devaluation. So that is why you see gold flying and disrespecting all the resistance, and it's keep on going down. The only time I can sell gold is when I see high. You can see, imagine that on gold you are only following the buys as high kinetic candle, printing daily candle buys. You have no reason selling it. But look at people that are trying to sell gold because of their knowledge of DXY and gold. That's what I'm telling you. That your knowledge can either make you to make more losses or make you to make profit. Knowledge. You see the way you just explain it now. That was the same thing I was taught. I'm not surprised because I was taught the same thing. DSY is going up, goes for, and that's what makes you to build so much confidence. And when you build those confidence and trade it, you make loss. You start judging your decisions. You start, do I know how to do this? That's when you start watching a lot of it. See, some of you right now, you don't even need to keep on watching so many videos on YouTube. You just have to pay attention in the chart. What is the chart telling me? What do I need to do? What do I need to change? What do I need to adjust? I told you guys I can provide mentorship. The mentorship I'm okay. Mr. Peace, are you talking? Thank you so much. I think I need to end this. This video is recorded. I don't know if I'll post it online, I know, but because I know that this is deep and a lot of people don't know what I just said right now, but this is the secret of trading. For me, the secret is following momentum and trend. That's the secret. The secret is not one candle that just momentum. Where is trend going? And you just have to build patience and and take action. Very consistent. All right, I think we'll need to end this. This is 1 hour already. Thank you so much all for coming. If you have not signed up with our SNES link, you need to open account with SNES with our link. Okay, if you want to be part of the mentorship class, like I said, this I decided to make this training free for all of you. But this is what this recording I'll keep it for the mentorship class people, and I'll keep on talking about it. Explaining it more about to them, taking more of their question. For you to be part of the mentorship class, you need to sign up with our SNS link. I'm not asking you to pay any money to me. I can decide to charge you for this knowledge, but I'm giving it for you for free. But just sign up with SNS link and deposit a minimum of $30 in your trading account so that as we are seeing these trades, you can be practicalizing it and building confidence and experience as we are doing it together. The $30 is not the minimum. You can choose to deposit as many as you want, any amount you want. You can do 500, 1,000, depending. But what I'm trying to explain to you is that if you start implementing what I'm sharing with you, and again with my guidance, and you're going to be interacting with me. But if you now want private mentorship where I'm only talking to you, I'm going to it's going to be a 3 to 4 weeks mentorship whereby that I will check your last 20 trades with you online. We're going to have that private discussion whereby that I would hold you by the hand. I check your last 20 trades. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not asking you to look at my analysis. Your last 20 trade that you have taken yourself. We'll dissect it, we'll look at it, we'll identify your mistakes and correct it. So if you want to be part of our mentorship class, go ahead right now, open account with SNS, verify it, and deposit money. You will be added in our group so that every Wednesday you're going to be getting these kind of powerful values and more to come. More to come. Thank you so much. We're going to end it now because of our time. Thank you. You can end the meeting, Mr. Peace.